Hey guys, this is Jay Paladin, and I am here to Let's Play Ultima Underworld. This game is a legendary old DOS RPG, from what I understand. It is the first-person RPG, so think Fallout 3 or Elder Scrolls Oblivion, except pseudo-sprite-based and from 1991. It's fairly impressive, actually. Gameplay's a little laggy, but I heard about it recently. Apparently it's this legendary old game. It's huge, and in gamer circles it's sort of like a badge of honor to have played and beaten it all on your own. And so I figured while I'm doing it, might as well get to doing that Let's Play I've always wanted to do. Just my stupid list of things I wanted. So, notes here. Introduction just shows that cutscene again. Create character, which we're getting to here. Create your character, so get at that. I chose a male character, right-handed. I went with paladin. What did I do? Some acrobatic skill and swords. And this epic beard guy here, I don't know. Easy because I'm a wuss. And then I actually struggled here for a minute trying to figure out what I was going to call myself. I eventually settled on Jay Paladin. Get it? Anyway. So yeah, my adventures, misadventures will be here for all to see, and I hope you enjoy the ride. I do intend to beat this, even if it kills me. If I get deep down into the abyss and never survive, well, you'll have a video series with no end. So, welcome to the abyss. On my left here, you can on the left side of the screen, there are a series of options or actions that can be taken. See the door of the abyss in the main view screen here. Using sight to look at it, you see the locked door of the abyss. Locked, as in I ain't getting out. I've got let's see. On my right side, it's inventory and status screen. The man you see in the image is actually me, no equipment yet. And the two jars below it represent my health and mana respectively. Oh, writing on the wall here. You see locked doors to the abyss. The writing reads, we attack the entrance with all manner of tools. It's gave not a hair. It simply cannot be breached. Hence, we must resign ourselves to die in this hellish pit. Elsewhere. Alright, over here we have our first retrievable item. Use the third option here to pick it up if I can get it to work right. Little annoying feature about this game is that clicking around the main view window here actually moves you around the screen or moves you around the environment and changes your perspective. It sounds useful, but the keyboard controls still work for moving you around, so I find myself using WAD much more often than I do the pointer, and it just sort of gets in my way. Here's the map screen. I should point out the small little section at the bottom is what's active thus far, and this entire thing's going to be filled in. Note the level counter. It just sort of keeps going, though I'm pretty sure there's only 8 levels in the entire game, so it's not nearly as expansive as that, but it's still a pretty freaking huge dungeon, as you'll see later on. So, someone use torch, light it up, and progress. Hopefully I won't be dying anytime soon. I recorded this video about I want to say a week in advance, so I've kind of forgotten what I do step per step, but I can recall when I see it. Important note, I have played through the first bit of it ahead of time, like before I actually played this, but majority of the game will be brand new to me when you see it. I'm not going to be practicing beforehand just so I can try and look professional. Over here we're picking up runes. I still don't know how to use these, but there's 2 on the ground there, and over here, if I can figure out the controls, we find a bag of them, and the bag actually stores runes specifically, which I can only imagine will be useful at some point. Let's see. Another backpack here. Here we are. 4 more runes and the rune bag. Important note about the control scheme is your normal computer-based controls use WASD to move around. This game uses WAXD. So it's a little bit of a trick to get used to the new controls. And so if you see me running repeatedly forward into a wall when I'm trying to back up, well, that's why. Oh, and yeah, switching menus takes a long time, as you can see. It's the game is graphically much more powerful, or much more demanding than the old systems were capable of. And that's how long it takes to transfer back from the map screen. Let's see, I have a red key, which is an immensely useful item. Basically, until you find this item, you're stuck in this one first room here. And this door. Oh, I forgot to mention I equipped the sword earlier, which... Okay. Sixth option. Use. I basically just opened that door directly, ready my sword, and now, congratulations, you're about to get your first bit of Ultima Underworld combat. I'm terrible at it. Here we have your classic ROUS, rather unusual size for those who aren't quite as savvy as I, because clearly I'm a master of RPGs. Yeah, I'm not even in range of this thing yet. Alright, there we go. One solid stab and it's down. Not a big deal, but the controls are a little stiff. And what I mean by that is, there are 3 different attack commands you can use. One's the stab, one's the horizontal slice, one's the vertical slice. I don't know what the significance of having 3 different attacks is, and you can only attack once you've readied the weapon specifically. First bit of armor, some severely beat and worn leggings. So a little bit of defense. I'm not sure quantifiably how that is helping, or rather how it is not. So hopefully I'll be able to figure that out as the game goes on. What was I saying? Oh yes, the controls. Critical thing you might be able to pick up on here is that there's only about, I want to say 16 directions you can look in, and it's basically the 4 cardinal directions and like north, east, northwest, that sort of thing. So you have 8 views you can look at, just sort of bound to the compass, and it makes it a little tricky. You have to be very well lined up to make it through hallways. If you're not 100% on tack, you're gonna knock into a wall, and that can be very cumbersome. Saving a game here. I apologize for this. I may or may not cut out these parts. I'm not sure yet. Save game successful, and moving on. Here we have another door. As you'll see in a moment, it is locked. It's locked. So try out the key. The key does not fit. Okay, so you have to open this elsewhere. Alright, so, ooh, what do we have here? Rooms, and the door opens. There is a, another room on the other side of this door. Surprise, surprise. I noticed a change in the wall texture. I don't know if that's significant yet. Hoping to figure that out as time goes on. Another item bag I mistakenly voided of all its contents. Annoying little feature. If you activate a bag, that is to say use option 6 on it, everything just gets dropped out of it. And as I check the bag here, I notice it's empty. But it contained I have no idea what that item is. But I had 2 candles, a mushroom, ball on a stick, I guess. I'm sure some classic RPG fan or some like middle-aged bump is just sort of yelling at the screen right now, "Oh, you idiot! It does this, and clearly you're such a moron." But whatever. I do not pretend to be an expert at anything here. I'm just trying to play for the fun of it. Here we see the red key actually opening a door. This is not the last one it will open. And in here we find what I'm assuming is going to be a very useful item in the future. The silver tree. Well, oh, the plaque reads, plant the seed of the silver sapling, and a new sapling will spring forth. In return for this gift of life, thou shalt be granted a new life thyself, when this one doth end. So that sounds like a respawn tool to me. If I can get the seed from it. That's looking at it. You see a silver tree. Try to pick it up. Nothing to get. And try activating it. Nothing. Oh? Oh, that's what I mean about moving forward. I meant to back up. Oh, no. As you reach for the tree, it withers away, revealing a silver seed. Yeah. So, I've got the seed. Yeah, I don't know how the respawn system works. I didn't die during this first recording session, so I'll have to get back to you on that, how that works later on. Get my candle lit up here, just trying to put it out and put it away. Still got a torch burning. Not sure how long they're supposed to last, if they're based on time or like number of steps taken. Like I said, I'm brand new to the game. And other than that, this room is completely empty. There might be like a secret door here. It kind of looks like there should be, but we'll get back to that eventually, I'm sure. If that is the case. So now I could go through this door over here. But there is, well, our first real enemy is on the other side of it, and I'm not ready to die yet. So, I decided to go explore a different portion of the maze. So, I headed back this way to the other big door. We found, oh, not big door, but the other door that was next to the bag containing the red key. I should really pause and sort of point out where I'm going on the map. Just for my own record and for people watching, it is save the game. I apologize if I do this really often, but this is kind of how I play. I'm a little more defensive than maybe I should be, but that's just me. Use key on once. Select the door. There we go. Unlock the door. Key unlocks the lock. And through here, bring my sword. Vanania! Charge! Epic fight scene if ever I saw one. Alright, here we find our first passive entity. A human, by the name of Braggett. Hail, stranger! What be thy business? I have not seen thee in this place before. I went way too masculine on that guy's voice. I am attempting to rescue an innocent girl. Ah, a rescue mission, is it? Should the Baron's guards not be with thee, to aid thee in thy search? More likely one of them threw thee in here, eh? Thou needest not be ashamed of thy misfortune, lad. Thou art in the same part with all of us. If thou art to have a chance of surviving in the abyss for long, thou must learn the way of the land. Indeed, I would be... Oh, crap. First off, I would suggest picking up anything that thou dost find that seems of use. Items here are scarce enough. Thou wouldst be well advised to take what thou can. Scavenge all you want, but stealing isn't ill-advised. Most of the abyss's inhabitants guard jealously the few possessions that they have. Battle sites are the best for scavenging. That's why I'm here. A battle took place here not long ago. A battle between goblins and the above-worlders.